Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and we are back with another video. And I'm not gonna delay, man. This new ZR1 is officially fast, and I have the data to back it up. And today we're gonna put the new C8 ZR1, that's right, the 2025 C8 ZR1, against the Porsche 911 Turbo, the McLaren 750S, the Tesla Plaid, and the Lucid Sapphire Air. I have data that's gonna show which one is the fastest. All right, let's jump into it. Let's go. You guys have all seen the news about the new 2025 Corvette ZR1, and everyone is super excited, including me. So when I talk about the data that I have that backs up if the C8 ZR1 is fast, it's 60 to 130 and 100 to 150. If you're wondering what that is, most of us use an app called Draggy. I'm gonna play you a video right now, and it's the C8 ZR1 accelerating, coming out onto what looks to be some sort of a testing ground, them laying into it, going up to 205 miles an hour, but that's not important. What's important and what we're gonna be watching is how fast it's gonna cover from 60 to 130 and then 100 to 150. Let's look at that now.
All right, so we're gonna roll in from 20 miles an hour.
Holy crap! Oh my god! Everything's moving so fast! 150 miles an hour! Oh my god,
All right, guys, so there you saw it. I didn't put any data that shows the times, but I'm gonna use the timestamps in this video to calculate, in the mile an hour, to calculate how fast it covered that distance. Now, here's the biggest difference. When I get the car in my hands and I have the Draggy, that number is going to come down to the 10th and the 100th of a second. I do not have that data available on the YouTube video timestamps. So all I can do is kind of rough estimate and round the number to the nearest second. At 60 miles per hour, the timestamp on the video was 28 minutes and 15 seconds. At 100 miles an hour, the timestamp on the video was 28.17. The timestamp at 130 was 28.20. And the timestamp at 150 was 28.22. However, it's not exact because it was actually 151 when the timestamp actually caught what the speedo did, and it was 28.22. And if I'm not mistaken, it was like 102 when it caught 28.17. So when I say this is not as exact as a Draggy is going to be, it is not. However, it gives us a really good rough estimate. So in the case of what we're looking at here, the 60 to 130 from 60 miles an hour at 28.15 and 130 miles an hour at 28.20, that is a 5-second delta. So from 60 to 130, I can confidently say the new C8 ZR1 is going to cover that distance between the range of, I'm gonna say as much as 5.3, because it looked to be a very low 5 to me, and as low, potentially, as about a 4.9. And the reason why I say that is because this is an internal combustion engine, an ICE vehicle. Everything matters. Traction matters in this particular case. Weather definitely matters. We don't know what the temperature is. We don't know what the DA is. We don't know what how much moisture is in the air. All of that matters with internal combustion engines. And if you're going for a halo Draggy 60 to 130 pass, then you need to make sure all of those things align perfectly. Now, the second data point that we need to look at is 100 miles an hour to 150 miles an hour. How long did that take? Well, at 100 miles an hour, the timestamp was 28.17. At 151 miles an hour, the timestamp was 28.22. Again, that delta is 5 seconds. So it looks to me like This car is accelerating really quickly, and it does not stop pulling even on the top end. It is still pulling, and that is significant of turbos. You'll notice that most supercharged cars, it is a linear number, or the 150 mile an hour, the 100 to 150 starts to increase, much like the EV cars do the same thing. I feel very confident that the range of 100 to 150 is also going to be as low as 4.8 and as much as 5.2. Now, we won't actually have this car running on a draggy probably for about another year, but this is a really, really good use case to show how fast the car is. What car should we use as a benchmark and put it up against first? Let's look at the 2022-2023 Porsche 911 Turbo S. So the 60 to 130, I want you to see, is being done by a friend of mine. His name is Anez, and Anez is a 60 to 130 draggy guru. He knows how to get the absolute best. And when I say best, I mean the absolute best number possible that you are going to get out of any car. I don't see many people beating Anez's ability. He understands conditions. He understands prime traction. He understands time of day, traffic flow, slope, road condition. I mean, this guy has it all mapped out and mastered. And for that reason, he always runs the fastest 60 to 130s that I typically see from that platform. So this was his, I believe it was a 2023 Porsche 911 Turbo S. All right, boys, so there you have it. As you can see, he went from a dig. He was able to manage a 6.57 60 to 130 and a 7.27 100 to 150. That's very impressive. That's a very fast car. The C8 ZR1 would put a bus length on this car from a roll. From a 40 roll, 50, 60 roll, absolutely demolish it. What would happen in the dig is a different story. All-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. We'll wait and we'll see that. But literally, if you're rolling on a highway and a new C8 ZR1 and a new Porsche 911 Turbo S comes up next to you, and y'all look at each other and y'all decide to go for it and hit it, that Porsche is going to get dog walked bad. Now, same person, Halo guy. He is the 720 Whisperer. He has a 750 now. So stock car, goes out, stock tires, everything, bone stock. Let's see how the McLaren 750S stacks up against the C8 ZR1. Man, did you guys see that? A 4.96. Once again, if you look at the temperature, 45 degrees. My buddy Anez knows how to get the most out of a car. This is bone stock. Typically a 750S is a low 5-second car. So what that tells us is that C8 ZR1 gets on the highway, that McLaren 750S gets on the highway, and they look at each other, they hit it. It's a toss-up on who wins. Literally. It's literally going to be whoever gets the hit. Those cars are so close, it's going to be whoever gets the hit. Now, what we don't have here is the 100 to 150 number, but I could assure you it's going to be very similar to the 60 to 130 with the McLaren, because that is a turbo car as well. Probably, you know, low fives, I would say, probably 100 to 150. Now let's look at EVs. We can move over to the EVs now and see if the C8 ZR1 can in fact hang with or beat what used to be the gold standard, the Tesla Model S Plaid. Let's look at the 60 to 130 from our buddy Drag Times. Now, we all know that Drag Time knows how to get the best out of a car.
There we go. Oh man, it's fast.
60.
Woo! 148 60 footer. We're moving.
130. Quarter mile.
Wow, that Tesla Model S is fast, ain't it? That Tesla Model S Plaid is fast. That is a fast car. Now, the thing about the Tesla, yes, it's 84 degrees. They perform better when it's hot out. The C8 ZR1, in order to race the Tesla Model S Plaid, it is absolutely going to need good conditions. It is going to need a tire, whether it's a Toyo 888R or a Mickey Thompson. It's going to need a drag radial or something of some sort. The Michelins are not going to do it. Or the Tesla Model S Plaid with someone who knows what they're doing, like Drag Times, is going to get the best of that car. So you see the Tesla Model S Plaid, 4.71, 60 to 130, 4.74 in its best optimal conditions. This is when Drag Times first got the car. When they're new, they're the fastest that they can be. So these are like the best full weight, like just regular trim Tesla Model S Plaid numbers that you're going to see. All right, guys, so now it's time to move to the bad daddy of them all of the EVs and production cars, period. This is the one. The Lucid Air Saffire, the biggest dog of them all. 2023 Lucid Air Saffire. Drag Times again, doing his thing, getting the best out of it. 60 to 130, dude, and 100 to 150. Check it out.
Oh, there we go. Jeez, that's insane. Whoa, this thing's pulling hard. Over 150. I'm seeing 160 on the Speedo.
Guys, these numbers that this car is putting down, it's no wonder why nothing is touching it production wise. That Lucid Air Saffire, 60 to 130, 4.35, 100 to 150, 4.41. No C8 ZR1 is touching that. The C8 ZR1 is going to be comparable with the fastest cars, because the 750S is comparable with the fastest cars. So there you guys have it, man. The C8 ZR1 versus everything. What we found out is it is actually going to be very, very fast. The production cars, I don't know if they're going to be a little bit faster or a touch slower, but either way, man, it's going to be very fast. And what I'm the most excited about is a twin turbo V8. Have you guys seen what happens when you put a downpipe, a tune, and some injectors on a McLaren 720 or 750S? They make upwards of 900 wheel horsepower with some aggressive tuning, and those things run deep into the 8s. They run deep into the 3s, 60 to 130 and 100 to 150. So I think that's going to be possible also with the C8 ZR1, given the fact that it is a twin turbo 8-cylinder with a bigger motor than the McLaren. So guys, I hope you like this video, man. Super informative. This is going to be the closest to a race that you're going to get, and it's backed up by data. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know and I'll drop them for you. But until then, it's your boy Stefan here from Mod to Fame. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. And I got a new car, so we're going to talk about that. And if you guys see, there's a lot of car parts here, and this whole setup is for our 5.7 project. You guys saw the 5.7. We introduced it. If you missed that video, click it right here. But like I said, guys, it's your boy Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and we out. Peace.